Hello, hello, hello. That audio is really loud. Here we go. Now I'm excited about this one. This is going to be a huge matchup, probably for the rest of the season. Let me just adjust everything, the normal deal of me having to get everything ready and everything I should have had before, but not done. But coin toss is still going on, so I got a minute. But yes, this is going to be an exciting one. I need to make sure it's all working on all ends, of course. Here we go. Looks to be fine, which you'll love to see. But here we go. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. This is going to be a hell of a game. There we go. Sorted. Rhein Fire versus the Paris Musketeers. I mean, one of them's got to lose, which is pretty insane because both of these teams are immensely talented. Okay, let's put my link in. Make sure everything's all good with that, and I think we will be fine. But I need to also put up the poll to see how people are feeling about who's going to win. Because this is going to send, like, if Rhein go 2-2, like that's going to be like unprecedented. I'm not sure if they will. Like I think I went with Paris on both my predictions, but like Rhein Fire is so good, it wouldn't be surprising at all if they ended up winning the game. But boy, am I still excited about it. And then Paris as well started off so well. And they're 2-0. That's the thing though, they only just scraped that win against the Galaxy. It's certainly not a walk in the park for either team. And they're in Paris, so they got home field advantage. It's not a crazy distance, but it absolutely helps. But here we go. This is the moment. Let me just make sure that's all good. Yeah, I think we're alright. It's the first of many games today. There's a number of very strong ones we'll have obviously a look about throughout the whole thing. Why have they've lined up to the kickoff and they cut to an ad break, which is incredibly annoying. They've also got the Vienna Vikings going with the camo. Even the helmets are camo. They've got like alternate t-shirts and like jogging bottoms and everything that are all camo, ready for the game. Which is weird, like the second team in the start of the year to have camo. Like them, obviously, and Frankfurt in the start, like the first week. I don't know if the army have a certain deal with either team, but it seems a little, a little different. Also got a slight delay though. I'm not really sure why. My chair has also decided to make all the noise in the world, like now, which is just very fun. Not really sure what's going on here. Well, because I guess it's 2 minutes before 3, so I suppose they're just kind of waiting until it is 3 o'clock. Otherwise, the timings will be off. I guess it makes sense. And in an hour, we got Madrid versus Cologne, and then Berlin versus Vienna, and then the Mercenaries and the Dragons. So a lot of interesting games already. But we are still waiting for this one. So. The cameraman has spent a lot of time looking at this woman. Not gonna. Cameraman just staring her down. Right, here we go. I think we're kicking it off now. Any second now. I just want the game to start. I mean, waiting for this one for the start of the year. This was the one that I've said was the biggest challenge for Rhein. Of course, they lost to the Madrid Bravos, but I always said that this was the biggest challenge for him. Well, I guess we'll see. actually. For predictions wise, I think we're going to see a couple of turnovers on each side too. I think that this is the day where we'll have a lot of really solid defense as well as really solid. I think this is just going to be like the best pure football game of the year, hopefully. Plenty of scoring, plenty of defensive players. I think Rams and like the Chiefs and the Rams a few years back, which is an absolute crazy game. That would be the best case scenario. Whether or not we'll get that is a different story, but here we go. They're kicking off now. Here we are. Good to see you again, Nick. I'm sure we'll talk about this one for the rest of the season. But touchback to start the games are nothing crazy, but let's move the camera over a little bit just so I'm a little bit more in the center. There we go. Right. Oh, fellas, I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. I think I said 28-24 in favor of Paris. I think it was my one on my video. So I got to stick with that, but it's going to be very close. I think we'll have at least 1 or 2 defensive touchdowns as well. I mean, Aaron Donkor has updated his swag too, Alex. So I think he might have heard you because it looks like he's switched up a little bit. Oh, you going the other way around? Nice. Zach's not thrown a pick yet this year, has he? Let me get sports metrics up. I think he's had fumbles, but I don't think he's actually thrown an interception. And this is like a really good defensive backcourt for getting interceptions. Yeah, he's 6-0. Yeah, exactly the opposite. This is going to be gangs all here. We just need Jamal to check in. But, you know, he's on New York time, so it'll be kind of early for him in a moment. But he's obviously maybe prepping for the Dragons game. That's going to be a big one. I think if they don't win that, they're screwed. Yeah, don't call definitely. He's definitely getting there. He's got a one-arm sleeve. His jersey actually fits. Well, I'm not sure what number Falola is playing either. That's why I've got the question mark. Oh, wow. So Paris at 35-34. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, imagine that game. It's going to be close. I kind of have a feeling whoever scores first is going to win. Not much there. It's going to bring up 3rd down. That sounds like a silly statement, you know, whoever scores first wins, but I think in a game of this, like, closeness in terms of squad, Zach's taken off a couple times now. Maybe his receivers aren't getting separation downfield. It's a tough DB core to compete against with the amount of great players they have on D-line. But it doesn't look like Jason Jacari is actually playing. I haven't seen much of him. Oh man, Paris' uniforms are phenomenal. I think they're one of my favourites. Excellent brand. The logo as well is so sick. Oh, I actually do kind of prefer the Saints. There he goes. Magic Zach. I do kind of prefer the Saints. You know, they're the Saints for like a few days. But the Musketeers is also really good. So the thing, if we're going to get a London team, like I'm doing the prep for the video now, I've been scouting the last couple of days just to bring it all together. It cannot be another red and blue team. It has to be red and gold or blue and silver or something. It can't just be another red and blue team. The logo would have to be such a switch up too. Oh, bit of a mess up and a handoff there. Ooh. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. We got the Panthers, we got the Lions. I guess they're kind of more generic names. They're not really, very, individual to the country. It'll be the Monarchs because the ELF, I believe, owns the rights to the Monarchs name. And it'll be like the Rhein Fire, where it's a Phoenix club. That's what I would imagine would happen. Of course, I'm not, involved, but Zach's have to run a lot so far. He's taking a lot of contact. But yeah, I do believe they own the Monarchs name. Ah, look at that spin move that Donkor. That's the NFL experience. I don't think he has now. But he's going to surely have to. I think they're a little bit afraid to pass because I don't think Mahonwu was playing. Here we go. Oh, Mitchell. Great route. Because the difficult part about Rhein is that DBs are really big. They kind of sacrifice a little bit of speed for the size. Oh, offside defense. Because they got Anderson and they got Jan, who are both bigger corners. Not that Anderson is slow, but they're lengthier. And we got someone like Austin Mitchell, who is like rapid. But he's 1 for 1. He's been electric passing this season. There we go. Taking a shot. Oh, let's take it down again. Oh my goodness. He's out. He was out. That would have been quite something, just waltzed in. Ooh. Take it down now. He was so good in the last game. He might be having a bit of a breakout couple of weeks. Ooh, that was close. But Paris are missing Mahonwu. But they've still got the Rose and Bertillon and Tegadam. That receiver core is incredible. Yeah, like Zach looks so much more comfortable than he did last year. Like last year's pocket was pretty bad, but he looked flustered. But he looks so good this year. Oh my gosh, there goes Ugumon. Right, here we are. We're starting first drive, score. The former Rhein Fire player. Here we are, gentlemen. Here we go. 6-0. Let's see who wins the kicking battle as well. I would like to see Florian get a bit more involved. Florian LaRose hasn't been crazy active. I'd like to see him be a little bit more active. Kicks good. 7-0. Alright. Oh yeah. I mean, every kicker has been suspect. I don't think we've had... maybe Poland. Let's have a look at the kicking statistics. Oh, they're not on the ELF page at the moment. Right, we don't have any statistics for the kicking. But it's been bad. It's been bad. Yeah, Lenny Craig and Aldaz, I think his name is. I think that's how you pronounce it. They're like the only two kickers that have been pretty consistent. Even Tadic for Vienna has been a little bit spotty, and he was good last year. lot of special teams errors on like every team to start the first couple of weeks. Oh, bit of a scrap. Yeah, Lenny Craig's good. But he's also got a really good offensive line. Jack Lau's change number. He was like 53 last year, I think. Or 52. 43. On edge. I do think they should move Jack Lau inside though, because he's a big dude, but he's not like an edge rusher. I think they should move him more interior. Maybe like not like a pure pass rushing edge, but not like an interior D lineman, so like a 4 or a 3. Like he couldn't play more inside than a 3, I don't think. He's not like Mamadou. I'll play him a little bit more inside. Instead of an edge on the other side of Degan. Oh, there goes Glenn. Glenn's going to have a big game. They're going to rely on Glenn quite a lot today, I think. He's just so hard to stop. Kofi's playing. He is. That is huge, you're right. Oh my goodness, that might change the score. Like, that's actually a game changer. Yeah, you're right. Expecting him to go, yeah, there we go. He's already blocking too. Oh, there goes. Oh my god! Oh my god. No, Glenn, unhook the trailer, man. Oh man, he needs that breakaway speed. Oh my gosh. He had it. I don't know why he tried to cut back. He had a couple more yards in him from that. Look at that O-line. Look at that gap. Obviously, Glenn's amazing too, but that... Yeah, he still had... I don't know why he cut back. He had a few more yards. I mean, he still went down. Just ran out of gas. Oh man, I've only met Glenn once. Even after all these years. There's Sergi, another running back that... Oh, damn, he got licked, but... Sergi could start on quite a few teams. I've said about this in the past. Yeah, there's Denmark Heath just being a bit of a beast. He's got Friss, and then Pepler, and Sven Raji, and then inside they got who's the centre? Blank in the name. Not much on that one. Well, if we get like a score here, we might have a classic on our hands. Haven't seen quite a lot of the players from like last year. We haven't seen like as much. People like Marcelo Beard, you haven't seen get as many interceptions. You haven't seen Burrell. Oh my god, I literally just cursed it. Sorry, Jay. Oh, I literally cursed it. That's tough. You can't write that, really, can you? You can't write that. Oh, man. Literally just called the whole thing. I need to like get a proper camera angle so I can like watch and lean back, but oh man. I literally said it as it happened. That's actually so tough. No, no, that could be a killer. Yeah, I think I just got the script right. I got the Enthroners by lose by 40 last week. I did this a ton of times. I did it with Voslav with AJ's interception. I literally said, "Oh, we haven't seen any interceptions," which is surprising, and then they got an interception. So I've been doing this all week, all season. Oh, shot, yeah? Nothing. I cannot believe that, man. I actually can't believe the odds. Like the odds of that must be insane. I'm kind of sad that I got that right. Because I played him a lot more as a safety this year, which I think is wise. Because Beard is a very good player, don't get me wrong, but he's not like rapid. He hasn't got like 4.6 speed like some of these receivers that he's gonna would have been lined up against too. Yes, first one of the year so far. There's Austin again, big catch on third down. He maintains the ball through contact so well. Yeah, but that's Beard's first interception because Chandler Jones got all of them before. Because he's got three, he got two in the last game. And then Fettig has two, Embry has two, obviously. Alexander Borovic, who I'm going to try and do a video on at some point, he's got one. Phantom's got one. Spiller, AJ, Benjamin Strait. Quite a few guys have one. But that is Beard's first. We gotta get the E-Left to clip that, Nick. I feel like I give a lot of content that's usable on these live streams. Yeah, he's like 23, 24. Chandler Jones is really young. He was at Louisville. I believe this is his first year outside of America. He's doing damn good too. Like he's absolutely in the competition right now as one of the best corners. I need to have like a proper look into his tape. Oh my god! What the fuck is going on? What's going on? Great pick. Great high point. I think he heard me talk about Chandler Jones getting interceptions. Amari's so good. Yeah, I mean, we're only one quarter in. We've had a huge run by Glenn, the great first drive by Paris, a pick by either team. That's his first pick. I said that I expect him to get his first interception of the year. What the fuck is going on? What the what the fuck is going on there? What happened there? He just slipped out. Oh my god. Well, he kept the ball. That would have been something. But he kept the ball. We're all good. We're all good. It sounds like I'm cheering for Rhein, which I kind of am. Because more Brits on. Actually, there's a Brits on multiple sides. You got Lewis Thomas and Toby Letman on Paris. You got Glenn and Max Parkinson on Ryan. But Max was at UE, and obviously Jadrian was also at UE. Right, right. Calm down. They're throwing Glenn out wide. Little quick screen to Glenn, trying to get him to break a tackle. He does have the size advantage on Jones. Nah, nothing. Whew. I'm kind of glad they called a timeout. I need a breather. This has been a pretty intense game to start off, to say the least. Whew. Right. Settling down. Coming back out. Hopefully you keep hold of the ball. JJ's been a bit inaccurate last couple of passes. Just need to get stabilized. I did expect more from the fire edge rushes. I don't think either of them have got a sack yet, and they got two E's on edge rusher. A little tunnel screen, Hexor. Oh my god! What the fuck is going on? Brothers, what's going on? What do you want me to say to that? I mean, I said this is going to be like the highest football game of the week. No. I couldn't have been more wrong so far. They do look shook. Like, you know, Jadrian's dropped the ball, Hexel's dropped the ball. Jay threw a pick. And that's not all Jay, you know, the receivers aren't getting good separation. The defense, bend and broke in the first drive, look better in the second. Let's see how Paris do. Now, they've got the chance to undo the yips. But bloody hell, like what's going on? Straight back to throwing the ball. So the first drive they're all run and they've been all pass since they scored, which is interesting. Are you a Paris fan, Alex? I didn't think you had a preference. Obviously, Nick's more in favour of the Surge, given his connections to the Unicorns. Jamal was obviously more with Helvetic. But I don't know if do you have a team, Alex? I never think of you having a team. Good stuff. Yeah, Parkinson with a tackle. There we go. We got Max. Crazy athlete. Using an edge rusher around like a 4.6. Yeah. Bloody hell indeed. It's been a wild first quarter. Well, the first quarter hasn't even ended. We've had 2 fumbles and 2 picks and 1 touchdown. We've got to mute some group chats as well because that's going to be going crazy. Now the Euros are also on. Oh, nothing on third. Oh, I guess it makes you a Paris fan then. Oh yeah, of course, because of Ben Holmes. But he's not playing. Last couple of games, been injured. Like I said with Nick, though, like the quarterback they brought in is literally the same guy. Like he's very, 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 very similar to Ben Holmes. Are they going to run some kind of fake punt here, aren't they? Just to add to it. No, they didn't. Fair enough. We haven't seen nearly as many return touchdowns, I feel, this year than compared to last. I feel like last year we had so many more. Maybe I'm wrong on that one, but he had Devon's not got any yet, and he had 7 in total last year. Yeah, I haven't watched much of the Euros. I haven't watched any of the Euros. I have a bit of a curse of whenever I watch a football game, it's 0-0. So I've kind of been banned from watching football games that my other friends are watching. Like when I was watching a World Cup, I think I had 3-0. I went over 4 hours, 5 hours without watching a goal. So if my friends are watching the same games, they won't let me watch those games. Because I just have a curse. Right, back to Glenn. There we go. There we go. Give the ball to Glenn. Let Glenn go to work. Oof. Yeah, they're gonna be leaning on Glenn a lot. And with Haaland back too, that gives them more blocking because Haaland is an excellent blocker. Look at that box, so that's such a heavy box. I forgot Aslan both of them. I always forget Aslan. Oh, there's so running left. Oh my god. That was going to be a filthy play because they had Posh as a lead blocker and they had Haaland who was going to crack block. I reckon that was going to be a disgusting run play. Oh, that would be sick. That's going to be a good game. I do think Rhein are going to beat him up, but that'll be a good atmosphere. The attendance numbers are good so far in the league. Where is it? I'm forgetting where the championship's being held. It's in Germany, I know that, but I can't remember what city. Does ELFpedia have that? No, ELFpedia doesn't have that. What about sports metrics? Oh, they do. I have no idea where that is. Copy and paste that. Oh, it's in Dusseldorf. Is that Dusseldorf? It says on the right. Oh. Oh, here goes Glenn again. Here goes Glenn again. Oof. That was in Schalke. 62,000 people though. It's a beautiful stadium. I studied my German geography. Whereabouts? Yeah, so it is very near Dusseldorf. Man, a college game day setup would be so cool. Let again go for a couple more. Yes, near Dusseldorf and Dortmund. It's Schalke Stadium. And obviously, Schalke have like the biggest fall of grace from any football team in the last few years. And then, yeah, 2025 is in Stuttgart. And then Jamal did that great video about where the 2026 one should be. And I think it should be in Paris. Because the standard bar is pretty big. I'm not sure how big it is, but I think they could get like a bigger one. Maybe not in Paris. Maybe if not in Paris, then like Marseille. Oh, Jadron gets sacked by Zeragwe. Oh, fucking hell. Rhein haven't got started offensively yet, other than with Glenn. What happened there? Oh, that's a very rare mistake by Sven. Sven's usually one of the best offensive tackles in the league. Right, 3rd and 15. Ooh. A good amount of gain. I'm going to probably try and kick this one. But, points on the board. I think that's all they really need at the moment. After a fumble and an interception, I think points on the board is just... Paris got heavily. So really going to try and block this one up. Here we are. Field goals are always really scary. Van Stanton, left-footed kicker. Looks to be fine from that camera angle. There we go. Right. 7-3. Rhein on the board. They've ended their cold streak of drives. Maybe a little bit of pep in their step, maybe. Let's have a little look. Good kick, though. Van Stanton's been good as a kicker and punter. And, of course, he had that run, too. That long run. Is it week 1? Yeah, week 1 against the Galaxy. Then the other game's starting like half an hour. Yes, Madrid start against Cologne in 30 minutes. I think that'll be an entertaining one. I will be watching that afterwards. I won't watch it during this because I want to focus on this one. But when I watch all the games today at some point. But Madrid Cologne one will be telling. Stadium looks pretty full though. Definitely a good couple, maybe a 2,000. 1,500? There's a big hole. Yeah, there he goes. Decent. Decent. Austin Mitchell being Austin Mitchell. Nick, I need to talk to whoever is in the ELF and decides the awards. Because I know we added the Homegrown of the Year last year. But I want to add like Newcomer of the Year, Rookie Team of the Year. I want a bunch of awards. I want all of them. A European Team of the Year as well would be sick. Like an all Europe. Gets quarterback would kind of be hard to do all Europe. There goes Zach. Yeah, Zach's on an MVP tear this year so far. He's always been a good rushing quarterback, but he takes a lot of damage. He goes Augman. Nice. Oh no, I can't even see the stats anymore. Sports metrics gone down. He ran all over the last couple of people, so I wouldn't expect. I haven't seen Denmark Heath getting it back for that much though. There's Chikiri. Waiting for him. Yeah, Russian. Zach Edwards is high up. Good stuff. They needed that. Alright. Can we go between lots of passing on one drive, lots of rushing on the other? Ooh, bobbled it. Nearly came out of the end. But Paris are moving, man. Defense hasn't stopped them too much. Anderson trying to slap the ball out at the end. There's Denmark Heath. We're waiting for him to come in. He was a lead blocker on that one. I don't think he got that. 4th and inches. This will be interesting to see if they go for this. I think you've got to go for this, right? You got so much size. They had Dawson Dells in there too. So they had 2 linebackers come in to block for that play. Are they going to measure it? They're going to take the time. The referees are taking the time on some of these decisions in these kind of games. They have done that over the last few. There they go. And I felt both sides immediately start pointing one way or the other. But it's a first down. It's got to be like the most outdated piece of technology in football. But Fire are going to challenge it. Is that necessary, though? I feel like teams are challenging a lot. Like teams challenge a lot of calls that I think are quite. Like it's a 4th and inches at most, and I think they probably will get it. Like I personally wouldn't have challenged that. It looked like it was kind of over. Like when they put the ball down, but I'm getting a lot of challenges. So I guess we'll see. In the meantime, I'm going to get my Toblerone. Thought I'd go thoughts of Jamal with my Swiss chocolate today. So while they decide that, I'm going to try and do this silently. It's tinfoil though, so it's kind of loud. So I'm going to put the mic down for a moment, just so it doesn't make a horrendous noise. And it stands. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there was no real need to challenge a 4th and inches. But I'm not a coach. Maybe it's just me being ignorant. But like, I would never have challenged a 4th and inches in the second quarter. Like, if it was a 4th down attempt, sure. Like, it was a 3rd down attempt. I don't know. That's just me, baby. There's quite some delay, even still. Here we go. We're back up. And we stopped again. What's going on, man? Let the boys play, refs. Clock adjustment. Let the boys play. Alright. Now we resume. Oh. I don't know how I feel currently. There he goes. Denmark Heath runs. Although he's a linebacker, he runs like a fucking savage. More scrappiness, though. I'm not sure what the flags are for, but yeah, refs are getting active in this last few minutes. I need to turn up my background just so I can do the refs a little bit more. Hopefully it doesn't come through the mic. I don't want to get sued by the ELF. Second down. No flags. Love to see it. Damn, bro. Have fun. See you in a bit. That's pretty fucking intense. Oh, sacked. Now, when's that game kick off? 17 minutes. I do think Madrid are gonna kind of steamroll that game, but oh shit, Donkin's playing now, isn't he? I'm happy with the league rule change about the 3-game suspension. I had a lot of people ask me about that. About like, oh, is he gonna have a 3-game suspension because he went from different teams? But I'm assuming because he was released, it's not the same. Third and 12. Always go for a short for it. Oh, shit. That's Florian LaRose. I said they need to use him more. Damn. What a catch. What a ball. What a throw. What a game. Holy fuck. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Florian LaRose is so legit. Oh, there's Mahanu. Mahanu is suited up. He just hasn't really played. Maybe it's a decoy. But the kick's good. 14, 3, 6 and a bit. 6 and some change. And the kicking's been good. We've had 2 PATs, we've had a field goal. Maybe the kicking sorted itself out. Yeah, let's have a look at that pass. Just over the top. Great grab. Just a dime. Yeah, right on the money. He looks so improved as a passer. Like, it's amazing the jump he's made in this offseason. 11 points though, it's not impossible to overcome. There's still plenty of time. Not much there for him. Very scrappy game so far though, in terms of like after hours kind of fighting. Just not sugarcoat it. Yeah, we saw there again. Like 3 different places on one play. That's why I don't think I could commentate. I've commentated before, but I don't think I could commentate on the LF games because I'll just be like swearing way too much. It's like an 18 plus commentary because I'm just swearing way too much on commentary. But Glenn's going to be the guy in this game for sure. I haven't seen the ball to Haaland yet either. So he may be still a little bit banged up. Friss is so I had question marks on Friss. He is very good. He just moved around a lot. So he was at like 5 colleges in 5 years. So I questioned that and the reason for that. Because he was originally at Cal. And then he was at, where was he? After Cal, I think he went to Jackson State. And then he spent some time at McNissy. Like he's played kind of everywhere. But he is a Division 1 level athlete. He's incredibly big and we can see him there. And he can be a premier tackle. Let's watch one let's play. See how he does in this one. Against someone like Digan Gomez. Not Stanley Zirgray, not Digan. I mean, he's getting second level. Good hustle and motor as well. Falls over, makes the pocket fall forward. So, yeah, I'm a Jasper Friss fan. He's also one of the many German Brazilians within the league. There's quite a lot of German Brazilians in Europe. Hamburg have Harting Canido. There's Giuseppe Dadavecci, who was in the Surge a couple of years back, played for the Unicorns. Brazilian Italian, but you get the point. Yeah, it's more Glenn. He's putting in work. Glenn's putting in work. You just don't want to overrun him, get him gassed. I haven't seen much going. We haven't seen anything go to Haaland yet. We haven't seen much go to Hexel since the fumble. Icon at tight end hasn't got the ball yet. It's Jay again. He's got Haaland down the middle. He's going to take a shot though. I have no idea what's going on with the camera. They're calling it a touchdown, but the camera didn't show shit. They're calling it incomplete. Camera didn't show anything. I love Harlan, man. Harlan chats so much shit. I love it. Harlan was wide the fuck open on that play there.
Number 78 is eligible. Number 78 is eligible.
78 is eligible. That's Raji. Did Fire get another challenge? Or is that just a ticket?
Ruling on the field instead of an incomplete pass. Rhein is challenging that ruling on the field.
Oh, they have multiple challenges? I did not know they have multiple challenges. So that's why I was skeptical about them challenging the first play, the run. But I guess it means he could lose both of his, 2 timeouts in one quarter, or 1 half rather. But I mean, if you're not going to use him, might as well use him on challenges. But we didn't see anything happen because the camera worked. And we are yet to see anything because we haven't been showed the cameras. Because the ELF does have like 4 angles. Staring at Mamadou. I would have loved to have seen the play. Here we go. I mean, he comes out with the ball, but we don't see anything before that. I have no idea what's happening. Ruling on the field stands. So, remainder of the game. So you have 2 challenges. I thought it was 1 per half. But it's two per game. Interesting. Very, very interesting. No, you're right. That was pretty poor. 3rd and 2. Don't matter though, because Glenn's got it anyway, so. Yeah, you are right. We didn't see anything that happened when it happened, and then we only saw like 2 or 3 frames when it did. So, oh, here we go. We might see a replay, or is this just going to be a replay of the run? Oh, here we go. We actually have a replay of it. So, ball comes up. Oh man, I think he kind of caught that. I ain't gonna lie. It looked like he might have caught that. That's tough. It's Jay taking another shot over the middle. There we go. There we go. That's Harlan. His first catch of the day. He's so good in his crosser routes. More flags. Oh. Edge will play downfield. I talked about this last week. I hate that rule. I hate that rule. That was against Jasper, who we just talked about. Yeah, I hate ineligible player downfield. I think it's the worst rule in football. Like, why is it a thing? Why does it need to be a thing? Let the offensive lineman go, man. Yeah, man. Like that looked. I would like to have seen maybe it in slower or a bit of a zoomed in, but that looked to me like it could have been a touchdown. Oh, there he goes again. Fucking rumbling. 1st and 15. Like you, it's automatically just so much easier when you have someone like Glenn. He's a baller. Little in the pitch counter. That's different. It worked. It's definitely creative. I wouldn't have thought to do a pitch counter. That's why I'm not a coach. Is it going to get snapped off for the second? No, they're going to let the clock run for a 2-minute warning, maybe? Yeah. 2-minute warning. Alright. So, this game has been rather drama-filled. Multiple fumbles, multiple picks, multiple challenges, multiple touchdowns. Glenn's on fire. It's been pretty good so far, right? And then when this game goes into halftime, we get the Madrid game. And I'm going to have some more Toblerone while we wait. It's been really quick. This whole half has been so fast. It's only been an hour. Usually halves in football are like fucking 2 hours. I guess we've had a lot of runs, so, but even still, it's been a quick paced game. Is that Rumble Ugman? I don't know how we got out of that. So you had a run. We had the long LaRose pass. Kiggins been good. Damn. It's been a hell of a game so far. Been lower score than I thought it would be. But still very interesting. Very much still like a chess match. Alright, they're coming back out. 2 minutes. 1 timeout. They're going to be leaning on Glenn, I think, still this drive. There he goes. First down. Oh, no, he didn't get it. It's closer. They'll sneak this. He'll definitely still get it. If I have, like, a 4th and 1, my life depends on it. I think Glenn's probably the guy I'd call. They did get the call. They got the first down. But a lot of time off the clock for that one run. But if anyone can take a shot, it's definitely Jay. There goes Glenn again for a good game. Staying with the run. They're going to have to pass at some point. There he goes. Oh, they call it flags. Hextall's getting a bit more action in this game. We didn't really see much of him against the Bravos. Timeout for the Musketeers. Why Madre? What did Madre do? 46 seconds. Still not seen Anthony Mahonwu on the field. He's definitely hurt. Huh. It's pretty gangster, I can't lie. Right, 46 seconds, 2nd and 4. Rolling out. Scanning. Just gonna take the loss. Trying to get out of bounds. Not forced to pass. Ryan Fireman. Do you kick? I think you've got to kick this. Keep it within a possession. Oh, 4th and 1. Right. Nah, Madre's a shiftier guy. Lensmore put his nose down and just run through a fucker. Exhibit A. They get an injury timeout. That's quite lucky. Well, not lucky, but you know what I mean. Look at him go, man. Like, this is why I want him on 4th and 1. He run through anyone. Madre's not a power runner. I'd like to see Madre play a bit more receiver. Obviously, you've said about him coming back to ELF and stuff and whatnot. We've always had the discussion of American running backs. But if Madre can maybe get some receiver time in Danube, where he's at the moment, could be interesting. We know he can run the damn ball. 2,000 yards in 9 games. But it's also a very different league. 2021 defensive lines are so different to 2024 defensive lines. Like, you got UMass players and CFL prospects playing at the defensive line of and NFL players in some cases for the Rhein Fire. Our defensive line has Max Parkinson, CFL prospect, Jason Takiri, CFL prospect, Kagles, UMass player. There's Jadrian, wide open. There you go. Right, they're very much back in it. They're very much back in it. It's going to be an interesting second half, man. This is still very much a chess match. There's Sergi. So that gets them up to 9. Are they going to try and go for 2? Try and make it a 3-point game? Yeah, kick it. Fair enough. Looked like you shanked that. We did. I just praised the kick in, man. Just praise the kick in. So that'll likely bring us into the quarter. Imagine Paris will just kneel it out, and very nicely designed play. Gets them on the books for a touchdown, which I think is very important. Just for the offensive confidence as well, that pick and that fumble. Just to get back on with a field goal, a defensive stop, and then also a field goal and a touchdown the next drive is huge. Ooh, it's close. Still very, very close. Still all to play for. Said it would have been a quick half, and it slowed down quite a lot at the end, but imagine we'll get a kneel here. Unless we get an Aaron Jackson-esque return. No. I think I called Aaron Jackson's return as well last week. I was like, this is probably going to be at the end unless we have a big return. And then we got a big return. He's got magic powers, bro. I'll be replaying a lot of Elden Ring. I think that's where it comes from. But there are flags. While they're doing the flags, because realistically I don't think it's going to change much. Let's see if the Bravos game has started. Which it has. But I need to turn the volume down because that volume's going to be real loud. There's Nick! So our boy Nick on commentary. It's just multi-view. See about.
Back deep for the Bravos is a man who has had a great person.
Yes, they're going for it? No, they're punting for it. Oh, they're in a big stadium this week. Are they in a big stadium? Is that their home stadium? That's not their home stadium. Right, yep, so Paris have knelt. So they're going into halftime. I'm going to switch over and have a look at the Madrid game. I do have a soft spot for Cologne. I'll see you in a second, Alex. I've got a soft spot for the Cologne uniforms. Alright. That's the best thing about it, though, of having the games a little bit more staggered. Right, here is Stephen Duncan and his new threads. So weird seeing him in a new uniform after only 4 weeks. I don't think they've been on the ball yet. I don't think they have. False starts. Yep. Madden Siestra, but I haven't seen too much of Madden Siestra.
First start, offense number 84. Half the distance, first down.
Come on, Mario. Right, second look at Stephen Duncan in his new threads. Yeah. Oh, Dwayne nearly got stopped in the backfield there and he got out of that very, very close. Very similar to Glenn. So similar. I think Obi's a bit taller than Glenn. No, not by much, but I think he's a little bit taller than Glenn. What's he Duncan? There we go. Duncan throwing the ball. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. I want Duncan to succeed because I feel like he was way too. I think he was cut way too early. And of course, Mario Flores is my friend, so I want Mario Flores to do good too. That looked like a dart because he was hesitant in his first couple of games with the Panthers. Well, the last game he was hesitant. But I want to see him dice up Cologne. It'll be a good confidence builder if you can dice up Cologne. Because Cologne are no scrubs, but Madrid should be winning it quite comfortably. I do still question. I think Will Idol's a good player. I'm just... American defensive tackle is very different. I'm not so sure if it's the best decision. They're very unlucky to lose Lucky as well. Well, yeah. The irony in that sentence. Oh, they got Willie on a one-on-one. Yeah, me and Nick both saw it at the same time. They go out. Yeah, there we go. See, Duncan looks composed. I really wanted to do good. And it's a great fit because Helbig was phenomenal. Of course, got injured. If you would pick anyone to fit into where he was at, you probably would pick Duncan. But of course, now my phone's going off every 2 minutes. Third and 5. Ooh, Duncan over the middle. There we go, man. He's doing good. He's doing real good. There's Rouse in there. My goodness, what's going on Twitter? Yeah, Duncan just looks composed, man. He does. He looks good. I'm happy for him. First drive looks very nice. Under center. I haven't seen him in under center for a minute. To Obi, but Obi's been wrapped up quite, quite convincingly there. Maybe they've committed to Obi, hit him more with Duncan. He looks pretty damn comfortable back there. I think he looks better in red and white too. I'm loving what I'm seeing so far. I gotta make sure I don't miss the start of the game also. Oh! Manasiestro. Kind of stared him down a little bit, but it's a dime. Just perfect timing. Oh, I'm happy he's doing good. And I've said it about 6 times so far, but he looks really, really confident. I'm glad I didn't bruise his confidence to get cut by a team after like 3 weeks. Rolling out right. He ain't really got many options unless he goes for Madden, but he went for Willie. But another good play. Another good play. Right, let's check back in with Paris. I don't think they'll be starting just yet, but gotta make sure. No, they're still in half time. All's good. He had Madden Siesta wide open, but that would have been a very, very, very difficult pass to make. And Willie Patterson's as good as it gets. Bravos creeping into the red zone. Pitch to Dwayne. Got a lot of space. Very sustained drive. Just moving the ball. Cologne can't stop him. All right. Timeouts. Yeah, Nick's spitting facts about the lighter playbook, but it doesn't really seem to be an issue so far. Like, he's still picking his places. He looks comfortable in the pocket. He isn't looking flustered. He's dished the ball out to a couple different receivers. The run game's still going. He's probably played as good of a first drive as you can really get. Draw. There he goes. There's Dwayne. Nearly went for the hurdle. He's down at the 1 after like a 20-yard gain. But I know for a fact he nearly went for that hurdle. For sure. That's a really nice done draw. Blocking was superb. But he's not yet. There he goes. About to go for it. He did hurdle someone in Italy. In the GB Italy game, he hurdled someone. I won't put it past him. It's an athletic guy. Right, for first and goal from like the 1. They're going to sneak it with Duncan. Looks pretty in to me. Looked pretty in to me, that one. The referees haven't called it, but it looks pretty convincing. The Bravos are celebrating, but the referees still haven't given a call. There we go. Duncan, his first touchdown as a Bravos player. It's a great first drive. It's a great first drive. Run was firing. Like I said, he got it to Willie, he got it to Madden, and he got it to Flores, and Sonerda. So he used his big 4 targets, all of them at different points in the game, the drive. So I dare say he looks damn good. And I really do think the Volstead Panthers should have kept him. I don't know why they released him after 3 weeks, to be honest. Kicks up. Kick is good. Right, let's check back with Paris and Rhein. Yeah, they're still in outbreaks. We're all good. We're all good. Some scrappiness going on between the two teams. Had the same thing in the Fire game, to be fair. Yeah, he's pretty damn. Yeah, he's got like a foot over the line. Yeah, he's fine. I know the foot's not what matters, but yeah, pretty clear. Yeah, I've got Cologne. I'm going to favour by 24. I think Madrid are just better everywhere. I do want to see the defense though, because obviously I just made that whole video about Pablo. Where is he on display? I think he's 3, depending on how you do your special teams numbers. Oh, got a bit of a hole. Oh, great tackle by Jaden Embry. Jaden Embry has gone so much higher in my books. I had him as like a good starting corner, but he might be like an all-star level corner. My evaluation on Jaden Embry was he will start on most teams, but he might not be in an all-star discussion. This year he's looking like an all-star level corner, I'm not going to lie. Is there a weed? Hasn't exactly got the passing game. Ooh, nearly. That's Pablo Urrea. Pablo Urrea. So I've got to see if Nick watched my recent video now, because he should mention all the points that I made about him. That's that high motor coming in. Not much space there at all. Like this, I said this. The Madrid are doing exactly what I said they should do: is sit in zone. This is, oh, I'm so gassed I got that right. I know no one in the Madrid team is going to watch my video and go, oh, you know what, we might change our whole idea. They probably had this idea, from the get-go. But I'm so happy that that's, like, aligned. Just sitting in cover 2, making Weed pick them apart, because I don't think Weed has that ability to do so. No disrespect to him. But with Jaden Embry sitting in cover 2 and Vera, who's one of the best, like, turnover creator DBs in Spain. He just took a fucking batter in there. like Weed's gonna be struggle to really pick him apart. So I'm happy that me and the Madrid Bravos are co-aligned on that regard. So another 3-0. Cologne offensively struggling. Not really much going on for them. Let me check back with the fire game. Oh, what timing. I literally went back to the fire game and the kick was just like in the air. Fucking wonderful. Alright, let's see what they got. But I will watch the Madrid game like later, because that does seem like it's going to be a very interesting one. Well, I don't think it'll be a dominant one for sure, but here we are. Fire get the ball out. Fire have the ball first too in half, which is imperative. If they score here, they could take the lead. That'll be the first lead they've had all day. 78 eligible. 78 eligible. That's his fucking catchphrase. Right. Again, they got the motion in Raji and they're keeping a fullback in. Such a heavy set just for Glenn to keep running. Not much in the first round, but like the basis is there. They're playing 6 offensive linemen and they're playing a fullback. And they have one of the best blocking receivers, if not the best blocking receiver in the league. See how they deal with it. Because Paris have got a good defensive line, but they're going to get tired out tackling Glenn 20 times. I wouldn't want to tackle Glenn once. There he goes, that one cut. Oh, he spins out of it. Oh my god, Glenn. There he goes again, those big chunk plays. He's too damn good. He's too damn good. Just breaking the tackle there. Over the tackle there. Kept his balance, went for another 5. Even though he got hit, he still falls forwards. His balance, man. He might have the best balance for a running back. And might be one of the most powerful. Which is a deadly, deadly, deadly combination. Right, there we go. Throwing it. More pressure. Like, that's the thing. Oh, Patrick Posh. Go on, Patrick Posh. It's a big game. Let's fucking go, Patrick. Fullbacks. He's basically an extra lineman because he's just such a good blocker. But yeah, like the pass protection doesn't seem to be... They have a fucking penalty for that? For offensive fucking lineman downfield? I hate that rule, man. Stupid rules. Such a stupid rule. Yeah, the pass protection doesn't seem as good as the run protection. Which is interesting. That's quite a big difference. Right, Glenn's getting holes. Glenn's getting moving. But Jay hasn't got the same time to operate that he usually does. Like Exhibit A. Or Exhibit fucking Z, right? Like he didn't even have the ability to play action. There was someone already in his face. And yeah, he's having a go as often. Like he's not having a go, but you know he's questioning the offensive line as he probably should do. Like, let's have a look again. Yeah, Jasper Frisk just fucking let him go. Like everyone gave a lot of shit to Jay about, you know, when he doesn't have elite receivers and offensive line, whatever. But he's getting sacked immediately off that handoff. Like, what can he do? That was a mismatch out there with Saeed and Kofi. I think that could have been a big play if it wasn't for a flag. Delay game, fucking hell. They started quite well in this first drive. They've had a legal man downfield. They've had a hold in. They've had a sack. Not hold in, sorry. Delay a game. Yeah, I would have fancied Kofi against Saeed in that one-on-one. No offense. 2nd and 30 is crazy. There we go. Ah, just off the hands of Hexel. A little bit too high. A little bit too high. The pass protection did better on that one. Dealt with the stunt a lot better. Just the ball slightly out of reach. If Hexel ain't got a hand on that though, it might have been a pick. But 3rd and 30, what do you do here? There's got to just be a shot, surely. They're not in field goal. Are they in field goal range? No, they're not in field goal range. They're way away from field goal range, Matt. They're on a 40. Their own 40. And I was thinking, are they in field goal range? They're in their own half, so no. Juju lets it rip. Ah, close. Flags. Oh, that's so big. That's huge to get a flag on that play. Hexel draws the flag. Is that on Amir Kulani? Oh, 3rd and 30 to get a PI call. Yikes. Yeah. Oh, it was on Beard. It was on Beard, not Kulani. Oh, yes. But like, yeah, the edges are still getting home. Jadrian was a fucking split second away there from getting the They called it on Beard, but Beard wasn't really involved. Maybe it was something in the pre... I'm not sure what was going on there. It looked more like Saeed was the one involved, but... First and 10. Just give it to Glenn. There they go. There's another 6-yard game for him to add to his tally. Just keep giving him the ball, man. If it ain't broke. Just no turnovers. Sounds silly, but we've had turnovers already in this position for Rhein. It's got to be on the ground. Just they're not stopping Glenn they haven't stopped Glenn all day. And with Patrick Posch at fullback, who's done a very good job in being a lead blocker. The pulling guards have been great. His Kofi with that swing out. There's Glenn pulling out again for a 2-yard gain when it should have been a loss. Hello again, Alex. Did you see the first bit of this half? The 3rd and 30 PI call. Is that they called? Right, 3rd and 3. I mean, even a field goal here is not the end of the world. Of course, a touchdown would be preferred, but, you know. Yeah, so a legal man downfield on a big gain. 4th down. So a legal, good drive, Glenn doing his thing, gets down into enemy territory. And then a legal man downfield, 10-yard loss. Pass protection's been pretty poor. So Jadrian literally on the play action gets hit for a sack. And then the delay of game straight afterwards. And then an incomplete pass. So 3rd and 30, they throw it up to Hexel. And they called Beard for the PI, but it was actually Saeed who got the PI. And yeah, 1st down. Now they're going to kick a field goal. And the field goal is good. Alright. Okay. So it's still behind. But 14-12, still a lot more managed. You know, it's points. It's another drive with points. You know, that's nothing to scoff at. Haven't seen Paris on the field for a while as well. They're going to be cold. Because the Fire finished off the last half. Gets slow-mo the kick, bit odd. Yeah, Rhein finished off the half, and they've also started this half. So, is that going to play a part in how Paris look when they step back on the field? Guess we'll find out. Damn. 14-12. It's been a very different game to what I expected it to be completely honest. Like, it's been a very entertaining game, and I'm still, like, really on edge. But it's not been the kind of game that I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot more high scoring. I thought defensives would be a little bit looser. Playing a little bit more for the turnover and then giving up a few more big plays I thought would be what they'd be kind of be going for, but early we saw that. Early we saw the turnovers. Not so much in the last couple drives. Lara Perez, 95 for Ryan Fire, massively underrated interior defensive lineman. Now he's kind of a victim of having a lot of really good competition at Rhein, but no, he's a serious baller. Came from Cologne last season. If he gets a strip sack now, I'm like, cool. Gonna look so good. He got involved with it. Not much for Ugman. Man, I'm still like, I don't know what's going to happen. I still don't know what's going to happen. It's been such an unpredictable game. I didn't expect like multiple fumbles and picks. We haven't had any fumbles from Paris, but you know, interception onto Mario Williams. Edwards trying to get outside, but he's sacked. That's important. Very important. Third down. I'd said about Paris might get a little bit colder coming out. That was look more like a designed run, but yeah, Tony Anderson was fucking after that. It was against his French compatriots too. Try to think if we have any Germans on the French team and French players on the German team. We have Sal, the edge rusher, and Tony Anderson, who are French players on the German team. And I don't think there are any Germans on the Paris team. Oh, LaRose on third, wide open. How is he so open? How is he so open? Edwards did good. He could have thrown out a little earlier, but wide open. Up in there, Richard just didn't come under the ball. That's crucial. It's another third down conversion for Paris. They've had a number of those this game already. Edwards looked to take a shot there. He's going to still get a good 12-yard gain out of it. The Fire are fucking furious about it. They got no fucking flags. Look at Timor. Timor Beckman was going crazy. I think that was Timor. Going crazy on the sideline. I think he got that. I don't think that's. It looked to me like it was a perfectly reasonable catch. It would not happy. Run slowed down though for Paris. That was quite hot earlier. Seems to certainly slow down a touch. Binky with the tackle. Alright, 2nd and 10. Oh my god, what the fuck is going on, man? Keep getting spam messages. That's another one. I just put my phone on mute. Oh. Oh, Mitchell nearly reeled that in. That would have been a hell of a catch. Till Janssen, good play. Just on the sidelines, a pretty pass. You could argue Mitchell should have caught that, but yeah, it's a difficult one. Third and 10. Another third down. They're not in field goal range. They got empty backfield. Just, yeah, gets it off, but not much. Yeah. 4th down. Doesn't look like they're in field goal range, so they're going to have to kick it or go for it. Which for Rhein is a huge deal. Because they've stopped an offense that they've been struggling with. They can get the ball and put more points. They'll have more unanswered points. Like, although they haven't got the most consecutive points, and they've only got like 6 unanswered, it's still like 2 drives with points, and there's 2 drives the Paris haven't had, which I think is significant. And the punt is way out the back of the end zone. So if Fire get any points, they've struggled with the pass game because the offensive line hasn't been very good. Harden hasn't had any catches. See what they get, man. See what Jadrian and the offense can cook up. I would imagine it's going to be a lot more Glenn. Maybe some Sergey mixed in just to change the tempo. There's some space on the outsides, though. Yeah, there we go. There's Dawson Dells, Denmark Heath, they got Digan Gomez. Like, they got such an elite group of linebackers. That's why I think I think you can still match up Harlan nicely with the one in there. That's why they're playing post so much. Because there's like a fucking wall. Patrick Post is hard to get leverage on because he's shorter. Speaking of devil, fucking run. He will run. I think he got that just about. All-star fullback. That's why fullbacks are important. They can offer diversity if they're used correctly. It's clear that the Rhein Fire used like the same thing the 49ers do. It's very clear. Or a similar offense to 49ers. An important first down. Oh, there's Glenn again. Oh, if he just kept a little bit more balance and jetted through that hole, that would have been a big one. But he still managed to turn like a pretty crowded 1 yard loss into a couple of yard gain, which is pretty impressive in its own right. It's been such a fast game. We're already at the end, nearly at the end of the third quarter. It's Glenn again. Couple more yards. Third about 2. Third and 3. He's had a lot of touches though, Glenn. But Paris haven't really been able to stop him much. 78 eligible. He's got such the ability just to rip off a big game. Another heavy set. They've only got Hexel on as a receiver. Oh, they're still going to pass it though. Just it's a odd one. Looked like a screen to the fullback, but he had 2 people covering him. It's 4th down and 3. They're going to most likely punt this one, you would think. Alright, so Paris get the ball back. Punt's a fucking good one. Punt was a really good one. That's a 10-yard line. It's gonna have to be a long drive here from Paris, but they've kind of thrived off of that so far. Like, they haven't really struggled in maintaining drives. They've had 1 pick, but that was earlier in the game. Could have stalled out at the end of the last one. I think that was their first drive in a long time, so maybe now they're warmed back up. It has been a lot more of a defensive battle. The commentator's right. Inside their own 10. They can get some pressure there. There you go. Mario Williams stepping down. Trying to run a bit more space. Worked quite well. About 5 out of it. Yeah, I think that's why it's gone so fast though. It's because it's such a heavily run influenced game. Now we've seen Glenn obviously carry the ball a bunch. We've seen Orgmon get a number of carries. Ooh, bit of pressure. He's rolling out. Zach's been rolling out a hell of a lot. Lets it fly. Looks like it's incomplete. But another 3rd down. Paris have been good at 3rd downs. If they don't get this though, this, could be a sign that Paris have kind of flamed out a little bit. Because I think that Paris have kind of struggled to make a little bit of separation. Like, Austin Mitchell's had a couple of catches, but nothing crazy. Even on the plays that they've worked, like Florian LaRosa's touchdown, like, he was covered. It was just a really good pass and a really good catch. Like, separation hasn't been a huge thing that they've been able to achieve. Yeah, 3rd and 5. They're getting the back out into the open field. Wide open, but tipped. Oh, that's big. Yeah, it's been a great one. Now my dog's here as well. Hello, Leo. All right, 3rd and 5. Paris 2 drives in the second half. Neither of them for points. Good idea. I mean, it's the I'm in the UK, so it's not exactly barbecue weather. Oh, I thought Mario Williams and he fumbled that fucking ball. That would have been crazy. But good to see you again, Marcus, as always. More scraps. It's definitely a rivalry that's like real. You know what I mean? Like some of the rivalries aren't really real. You know, like Hamburg and Prague. Like it's not really a rivalry. But like Rhein and Paris look like a rivalry. I'm very excited for that. I think it's great for the league. And if they do a realignment, I think they would definitely have them in the same division. Because they're not that far away. You know, they have a North division, potentially, if we, you know, the big teams are being talked about. London, Stockholm, Copenhagen, Amsterdam, places like that are being talked about by all of us. And they're all northern teams, so. Here's Glenn again, but he's wrapped up for like the first time ever. Is that Paris maybe stepping it up a little bit, maybe? Potentially. Really be able to stop Glenn, but that was a bloody good defensive play. But like I said earlier, man, the pass protection has not been great. See what they do. It's just a little bit behind the 50 as well, so they've got great field possession. Inaccurate there from Jay. Third down. 13. Likely a shot here, you would think. Or at least, yeah, gonna have to be beyond the sticks. Both teams have struggled with separation. I mentioned it about Paris, but in hindsight, it's kind of both of them. There's better pass protection. Oh man, but then it drops. Man, like that, you can't drop that. That would be real, man. You can't drop that ball. That was a very, very easy ball to catch. Falls down for fire. That's unfortunate. That's what I'm talking about, man. With people saying about all the QBs and this and moving on from who and what and whatever. Man, look at these drops. Like, insane. It would have been nullified by the penalty apparently anyway. But even still, man, that's not good for confidence, I guess. But here's the punt. That nearly took an odd bounce, but all right, Paris again. 2 drives each, kind of slow it down a little bit offensively. Defensively, both teams are doing very, very well. We got one more play of the third quarter. It's very much heating up. is getting to like nervous times. What it would take would be one big play on either side. A big play by Paris and they go 2 possessions ahead. A big play by Rhein, they can pretty much do anything. Zach slipped. That would bring us into the 4th. Do I want to check the Madrid game or do I want to leave that to later? I think I might leave that to later. Yeah, no, only one score in this third quarter, and it started quite strong. But then since then, both of them kind of flamed out. It's going to be probably my shortest game we've ever done as a live stream, because there's been so many runs that like the game's gone so quickly. Like we're under 2 hours and we're in the fourth quarter. Like usually these games go on for well over 3 hours. Right. So if you're Ryan, I think you need to keep running the ball. It looks like it's raining quite a bit. That might explain why their passing yardage is so bad. But it's the other way around with Paris. And they haven't really got a run started, but the pass game's been alright. Ryan have been all run. Pass game's really struggled. And Jay's receivers have dropped the ball and he's not had much time. Granted, he hasn't been the most accurate. He's missed a few plays. But he had that long touchdown. Hextall called back. Or, touchdown, mystery touchdown. Yeah, that catch drops us there. He's been sacked on handoffs. Alright. We went into an ad while someone was under center, which is interesting. Okay, there we go. Interesting that Falola isn't on that defense. I guess they're just trying to break him in a little bit more to the team before they start throwing him out there to the. It'd be kind of hard to come off a plane and play Paris. Borgman, good gain actually. I really didn't think he'd get much out of that, but he got a good 4 or 5. It's another third down from Paris. I don't know what my dog is doing, but you right, Leo? You good? Right, 3rd and 2, give or take. Maybe 3rd and 3. Maybe a draw. Oh, Ogman is stuffed. Was that Ogman? Can't tell. No, it was not Ogman, but Ryan fired defenders here, there, and everywhere on that one. So they get the ball back. Paris in the second half have had nothing offensively. This is interesting. Because they got all their points in the first half, and then they did not have any time on the field for a really long time. They came back and they've looked quite flat. So maybe that's the way to defeat Paris. Kind of withstand the early onslaught, have long drives to get the offense cold, and then try and get some quick scores. So that might be the meta, It's just whether or not Ryan can take a lead, because they have not had a lead for a second of this game yet. Still a lot of time though. Still over 30 minutes, but with the speed of the game so far, like we're in the fourth quarter, and the game's been under 2 hours. You're just gonna throw it, just lose his steam before it meets the receiver. Is Jason hurt? Maybe, I don't know, man. Something looks not quite right. Like Quofi's not got the ball. And I know he was hurt, so maybe he's kind of tried to come back, kind of like Anthony Mahonwe is, dressed, but is really out there more as a decoy. They're definitely trying to force the pass, because Glenn's been tearing him up. That's like another 8-yard gain. Just hard to stop him, man. Third and 3, this is a big one. And Glenn. Oh, man. Glenn. Stop. Like, that was incredible. He got hit behind the line. Shrugged off 2 people. And then got himself across the line. How the hell did he do that? Injury timeout to a Paris player, but holy fuck. That is an incredible run. That's the kind of play that'll win you a game. Holy shit. Like, that sounds like I'm overreacting for a 3-yard run if someone isn't watching the game and they're listening to me. But, like, he ran left. He got hit at the line when he went on, like, the stretch by 2 people who had basically got him wrapped up. He somehow gets out of it and kind of, like, falls sideways and extends himself to get a first down. The score is currently 12 Rhein Fire, 14 to Paris Musketeers. It's a very close game. Paris have went cold, but it's 12-14 in favour of Paris. And we're in the fourth quarter, just under 30 minutes left. Alright, first down on the 50. Yeah, that's an incredible run. I'm glad someone else isn't. I'm glad it's not just me talking about how great that run was. Like, holy fuck. That might be the best run we have of the week, just due to the, like, severe, how the hell did he do that kind of quality of the whole thing. Yeah, man, it's so close. Both offenses have kind of stalled out. The defenses are both playing crazy football. Yeah. It's been a hell of a game. But it's been a weird one. Paris calling the first time out. I like how we've seen, like, the games, the teams over the last few weeks have a lot better at time management. Because the first couple of weeks, people were out of timeouts by, like, the third quarter. And it was very strange. But now teams are actually, a lot more. They're not having problems at the line. They need to call a timeout, stuff like that. So. I think I might need to make another Obi vid. Is he doing well? I've not got a game on. I saw it during halftime. Yeah. I think I might need to make another Obi video then. Because the Obi video I made was when he was a New Yorker, and I think it was 3 games into his New Yorker season. And I've said before on multiple platforms, Milan could have had Dwayne Obi. More drops. I mean, he got hit, but more drops. It's got to be talked about, man. We've had all these people saying about how QBs have not played as well this year, but a lot of drops. I mean, Anderson's come back on at receiver because of how desolate the receiver core has been. Yeah, that's the thing that people don't know about Obi. He's such a good receiver out of the backfield, and he's a great blocker. He is the definition of a 3-down back. I love Dwayne Obi. Pump fake, shot, far right, incomplete. Flags. I saw that he had a rushing touchdown. Like, the first touchdown of the game was a Duncan rush, and he looked phenomenal on that drive. Like, he got the ball to all 4 of his receivers. The running game was on. Duncan looked poised and great on all levels. I still think that Voslab are going to seriously regret letting Duncan go. He looked great in the first drive that I saw. The Cologne's defense is no joke. Like it's not as good as it was last season. Obviously, it's pretty. It's all right. It's not terrible. All right, first down and 10 for Rhein. Here we go. We have a fucking receiver that can catch the fucking ball. It's been a minute since we've seen a receiver catch the ball for Rhein. It's another first down there. The ticker hasn't changed, but it is a first down. They're borderline field goal range. Dual backs. That's a false start. Free play. It's a free play. Jadrian got hit on the free play, which is unfortunate. But it's going to be a flag, so, good for them. Hello, Leo. You alright? My dog has just had his... He's been wearing clothes for the last 2 weeks because he got bitten. So now he's not wearing any, we had him in some clothes to make sure he wasn't licking his wounds that he had stitched up. But now that he's not wearing his clothes, he looks really unusual. I don't know why. I'm just used to him having clothes on now. Alright, Ryan, first down. Goes against Paris, of course. And that's going to move them probably inside field goal range. If not, then they'll probably run it and get into field goal range. I think that's what they'll do. I think they're going to run the ball or some kind of screen play. Because they've got both receivers bunched and Harlan is the lead. Which always makes me think it's going to be a screen, but it's not. Glenn's wide open. There he goes. Glenn with the ball. Inside move. There he goes. Fucking runs through people again. And he's down inside the red zone. Here we are. So Ryan just needs to keep the ball on the floor, I think. Or, keep these short passes that have been working. There's no need to take a shot. They got first down. They got timeouts. They got time on the clock. No need to rush. Leo, what the hell are you doing? I think the dog can smell my Toblerone, but he doesn't know where it is. Come on. Little screen out for a couple yards. Man, it's been a weird game. Is that catch from Glenn? Just look at the way he runs, Alex. Like you telling me you don't want him taking your 4th and 1 carry for your life? Leo, what the hell are you doing? He's chewing my desk. Move him away so he doesn't chew my desk. Odd dog. You're an odd dog, Leo. Alright, second down. Not much re on that screen, but a couple yards. Not really sure what they're doing. There we go. Seemed odd. Not really sure what the stoppage is here, but... Alright. Oh, another run with Glenn. Nothing there though, maybe a yard. Snap wasn't great. Yeah, I mean, the O-line hasn't been as good as we've seen it be. Yeah, they lost a couple people. But, like, it's not been as good. You know, Holland Hawk, I don't think he's on the field. Unless he's playing centre, but I can't, center doesn't have a name on, but I can't see him in the moment. Don't want to take my eyes off the screen. There we go. That is what I'm talking about. That's a fucking good catch. That makes up for his drop earlier. Schlazinger, great catch. There we go. There we are. Now this is going to be a sneak, or this is going to be a Glen Tonga run. It has to be. Sneak or Glen Tonga run. No other way. Look at that. Just over the middle. Great throw. Great catch. Way to get the extra yardage on the way down too. Great play. There we are. Down inside the 1. No, we didn't see it. But it looked like a Glen handoff. Stopped for a no gain. Look at the referees helping out players. What a bunch of legends. Maybe a Posh. They ever really ran many direct fullback dives or anything like that? Glenn gets the carry. Glenn gets the touchdown. There we go. Rhein Fire are up. Here we are. Good job, Glenn. Alright, so now the Fire up. First time in the game. They've been up. That's now 18-14. Pending extra point as well. You got to go for, maybe go for 2. Make it a touchdown PAT game. They're going to kick it, okay. I think I'll go for 2 here, but I can understand the kick. Oh, hold on, Jamal. Let me just watch the kick. This is intense. Yeah, looks good. Alright, fun fact. Fire only lost 6 games in the left to 4 QBs. Kind of helping Magic twice. Magic pull up 3. That's crazy. That is kind of mad. But, Zach's been in the league forever. And then Cunningham I wouldn't have suspected. And oh yeah, he was at where was Cunningham at? I'm forgetting now. I want to say Voshta, but I don't think that's right. That's O'Connor. Helbig with Cunningham was at Leipzig. Yeah. What did he at Leipzig? I can't remember what Cunningham was at. I'm blanking. But yeah, that is an interesting and fun fact, Jamal. I appreciate it. Hey, my dog has finally settled down. He's been really weird for the last 10 minutes. But it seems like he's actually finally settling down, so that's good. Alright. Here we go. Paris now back on the ball. Haven't done much at all in the last few drives. They need... You think that they need something out of this. Oh, good gain. Like, the Fire have just been kind of, collecting a couple points here and there with those field goals for their touchdown. That's been the main thing. Leo, stop being strange. He's like chewing furniture and like sniffing everything and being very odd, trying to get under my bed. I don't really know what's wrong with him. I guess he's just excited about the Rhein Fire Paris Musketeers game too. Flags on the play. Oh man, I'm starting to think I should have picked Rhein Fire, I literally put in the group chat last week when they lost to Madrid. I was like, just don't bet against death taxes and do not bet against Rhein Fire. And for some reason, I betted on Paris this week. So maybe I made a mistake. here we go. Magic has not been great in the second half, though. Like I said, with the receivers have kind of struggled on separation. And without Anthony, oh, there we go. Took him a while to decide what that was, but we finally get to see them actually back on the field. Alright, here we go. 7.5 minutes left. Ooh, that was close. That was close. Real close. We're getting down to crunch time. Paris were the massive favourites in this one according to the poll. Oh my goodness. Alright, second down. Five wide for Paris too. It was like pure man coverage. Oh, they got into LaRose. Oh, missed tackle. LaRose is big gain. Why they had Cadlets at fucking corner? What the fuck was going on there? No, he just got back out. That's good hustle. Damn, that's great hustle by Hugo there to make the tackle. The D tackle made the fucking play on the right hand sideline, chasing down a wide receiver. That's the kind of play you want. Paris kind of move in. They need a touchdown though to go up. Another great play. Take it down. There's a flag there as well. It's going to be a late hit. Maybe a harsh late hit, I think. Like, was it aggressive? For sure. I wouldn't say it was a late one because he was still inbounds when he got hit, personally. Let me just shut the door so my dog can stop. Yo, you can't stay in here if you're going to be weird. Right, while the flags go up. There we go. Yeah, so you got a necessary roughness call. That's unfortunate. There we are. Yeah, I mean, he was a good step or two out of bounds. I think that's a fair call. I mean, that might bite them. Because now Paris have all of a sudden like that are in the red zone with plenty of time to burn. Maybe they concede quickly and try and get back on the field. You know, we could see a game-winning drive by Rhein or a game-winning defensive stand by Paris. Either way, exciting stuff. Oh, Magic Zach's fucking walloped. A lot of players around the ball on that one. What happened there? How did so many people get through? Amari Williams just straight through. Great job. So Amari has a sack and interception. If his team can win this, Amari could be up for that defensive player of the week. Second and 17, it pushes them out of the red zone, makes a field goal a little bit harder. They're not going to go for a field goal, surely, at this point in the game. Great play by the receiver, just to pick up a bit of yardage. That's a good choice. Don't have to get all of the 17 yards in one play. That's just Sal. Yeah, Sal's a running back on that play. Normally a receiver, but speedier. Similar to Bias. I think Bias is better, but similar player to Bias. But Sal's been around. Sal's, I think, at the Dresden Monarchs for a while. Sal's a bit of a vet. Right, 3rd and 11. I'm nervous, man. 3rd and 11. Edwards going to take off. He's not going to be able to get 11 out of it. Wow, okay, now do they go for this? Or do they kick it and try and make a defensive stand and get the ball back to their offense? Interesting. I don't know what I'd do. Jamal or Alex, if you want to tell me what you'd do. I have no idea what I'm doing here. 4th and 5, clock running, they're going for it. Are we going to see a bend, don't break performance from Rhein? Sal's in the backfield again. Might see him stretch out to be a receiver. 4th down and 5. Let's fucking go. Sal comes out. It's going to blow out to Brillon. No flags! No flags. Sal was so open on that backside. Watch that back. Sal was so open on that right side. Oh. I think I'll watch that one back. Look how open he was. Look how open he is. Why is no one over there? Holy shit. Oh my god. Alright, so Ryan have the ball still. Could see a Paris stand. They could definitely still get the ball back with this time. They're going to try and challenge that? Can you challenge a defensive pass interference? So the commentator said he might challenge it, but I don't think you can. I don't know if you can challenge that. NFL rules, I don't think you can, but I know we don't technically run that, but you know what I mean. Alright, 4th quarter, 4 minutes. We're going to see a bunch of Glenn. Oh my god, the ball nearly fucking came out. Oh my god, the ball nearly came out there. Do you see the ball bobble? Can you imagine if the fucking ball came out there? A couple of firsts, maybe this is over, but they're definitely going to take all the time they can off the clock, that's for fucking sure. Oh, 1st down. Oh my god, I think they're going to do it. I don't want to curse it. I'm going to stay silent. I probably shouldn't be talking. Last time this happened, my Sarah got a pick. So, Slanger, great catch. He's been clutch in this last 2 drives. I'll give him that. It's got to be runs now, man. 2-minute warning coming up. It's a wet game too, like, it's been raining. Gotta remember, it's been raining. Yeah, another kind of something going on with the handoff there again. Not really sure what's going on with that, but Paris using the timeout. They might get another chance for the big plays here. My goodness, it's getting to that point, boys. Yeah, I know what happened with the handoff. Last 2 handoffs have been a little bit sketchy. 2 minutes 27 seconds left. We might see another Paris play or drive. Maybe. You'll probably see a run here, I would expect. Oh, Jadrian's going to call a timeout. Alright. Alright, so what are we doing here then? I think if I'm Rhein, just got to run the ball, man. I feel good enough about the defense to just try and get a couple of runs, maybe break a big one for a first down and win it, or just try and make them beat me. You know what I mean? Is that a tough ask? It's a tough call. This is why coaches make the big bucks, and I'm not a coach. Just got a Scottish Claymores jersey on. That's pretty retro. Couple of OG Rhein Fire kits. Oh, there's like a short screen and see what happened because of the production stuff, but a good game. Paris probably going to call a timeout here, right? Yeah, so that's Paris' last time out. We got a 2-minute warning as well. Alright. I'm going to put on my stories about the game-winning drive. So we get a couple people. Right. I'm nervous, man. I'm nervous. That's a 3rd and 6. 2-minute warning is still very much in play. Paris need a touchdown. They're going to pass it. He's taking a shot. Incomplete. Right, I need to put some sign on my socials. I need to get that link from my channel too while they do all this. Alright. Game winning drive, boys. What's up, man? Good to see you again. Oh my gosh. Game winning drive. Whew. 2-minute warning, so that's a free timeout. That I get what Rhein were trying to do. They're trying to get the first down to ice and just finish the game. But it does give the 2-minute warning to Paris. It's a good punt though. Mitchell. Oh my god. Oh my god. But there's a flag. There's a flag. There's a flag. It's coming back. Oh, man. Can you imagine? I mean, it's still, like, so here, but we nearly had a kick return. Nearly had a fucking Deshaun Jackson moment. No, it's not the same, but... Right. Nearly had a fucking punt return touchdown. Holy shit. Okay. So they're going to be at what, like the 30? I'm not exactly sure where they're going to be. Oh my god, alright. This game has aged me. This game has aged me. 1 minute 56. So the fucking 2-minute warning's gone now. They need a touchdown, no timeouts. They're going to have to get people out of bounds. Yeah, Mitchell's a fucking baller. He had a quieter game last week, I think, didn't he? But he's still a baller. Alright, we're going to get an ad break. Not now, man. I need to see what happens. Oh my god. Right. I'm more of a fan of just the UE players, you know, that we got up. What's up, Archie? I'm a little bit stressed at the moment, man. It's a 19-14, and we've got a game-winning drive about to happen. We just had a game-winning punt just called back, and we've got a game-winning drive, or a game, you know, deciding drive, I should say, incoming. 44 yards, is that what it is? That's a long way. Can I put a poll? I don't know if I can put a poll this quick. Right, if I end this poll, let's start a new poll. Alright. Are they going to do it? Yes or no? Are they going to do it? It's obviously going to be a short one. We have a poll in the chat. Are they going to do it? Game winning drive. 44 yards, as Rodney says. They need a touchdown to win it. Whew. Right, my heart is going at 1,000,000 miles an hour. Here we go. Magic, can he produce some? Taking a shot. First fucking play. Wait. Incomplete. Incomplete. They're calling it incomplete. Wait. What? What's going on? Was that a pick? Was that a pick? We didn't see. The fucking camera didn't fucking show us. Alright. So Edward goes up. Oh my god, it's a fucking pick. The French DB seals it, potentially, for the fucking Rhein fire team. Holy shit. Why? I don't understand that play call, man. I don't get that play call. Oh my god. Holy fuck. I mean, we could still see a safety, I guess. I don't, it's on the 1, maybe, unless they call it as a yeah, I mean, it's close. They're going to have to, like, throw them, yeah, the sneaks. Oh my god, man. That was kind of anticlimactic in a way. That was... The game's not over. I don't get that play call. Like, they had a while to work. Yeah, man, like... They had a while to work. I don't get what the play call was. I don't see why you'd throw that deep. First play. Like, because hypothetically, if they made that, the Rhein would have had, like, you know, a minute and a half to go down the drive themselves. Fucking hell. No, they're done. They're done. Yeah, I know they had no timeouts, but they had over a minute. They could have spiked the ball. They had, like, 90 seconds. Get a quick playoffs to Austin Mitchell. maybe get out of bounds or spike it. I don't agree with the shot. Oh my god. So yeah, Zach throws 2 picks today, having not thrown a pick in the first few weeks. First 2 weeks. It's the last one. There we go. Rhein Fire. Up. Back. And boy, do we have a really good fucking year this year for football. Oh my god. 19-14 to Fire. There is flags, but I'm assuming it's just for extracurricular stuff. Oh, the game can't end on... I mean, it looks like it's going to be fine. But Jadrian's just trying to get them situated. There we go. Yeah, man. Tony Anderson came in so clutch. Fucking game, bro. Fucking game. Oh my god. Oh my god. This was a really short game. Because of the runs. Really short game. Jadrian did very well, I think. Although the stats won't show it. I know people were going to say how biased I am towards Jadrian. But like, he orchestrated those drives at the end. He really did. And he's a good leader. But man, Glenn. How fucking good was Glenn too? Like, Glenn deserves like that game MVP for sure. Paris defense was solid. The offense kind of went cold towards, you know, the second half, but that pick is devastating, man. I'm confused at the play call. I don't see the reasoning for that shot. Oh, absolutely, that separation. You're absolutely right. Yeah, I said that Paris would be the hardest test for them. I said at the start of the year I thought that Rhein would win. I picked Paris to win this one just because of the injuries and the home field advantage and stuff. Oh, Helvig has just started too. So is Berlin versus Vienna. Might stay around and watch that for a bit, but I probably won't be streaming now. Oh, there's a fucking hell. Oh, wow. Berlin are up. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Yeah, I'll stay around for a minute just so I can look at some of the other games. I'm not sure about those Vienna jerseys, man. I don't know about that. Maybe it's just me. I don't think it really goes. Great play there by Xavier Edwards. I don't know, man. Like, I like the helmets. I really like those helmets. I'm not so sure about the purple, like, livery, I guess you could call it. Oh, Spillum got another pick? Yeah, man. Oh, he fumbled the balls, he got a pick, but he didn't fumble it. That's definitely a catch. Whew. Wow. That was an emotional roller coaster. I'm like tired after that one, but yeah, I'm gonna stay around for a little longer just so I can see what's up. See what the other scores are. So Madrid Bravos and Cologne Centurions. Oh, that's close. It's about as well. I thought I said 14. I think I said 14 at the start. Or did I say 24? I can't remember. Either way. It's Pablo again, man. I just made the video on Pablo. If you haven't watched the video on Pablo, go and watch the video on Pablo. He's a damn good safety. And the very small amount I've seen from this Madrid game, he's looked good in. He's got another probably assisted tackle there on Jared Alman. I think that he has potential to be like a starting E. But yes, I'm probably going to disappear now. I think this game has been over. I will see you all later. Thank you for tuning in once again. It's always a pleasure. This one was a lot shorter than my other ones, just because of the amount of runs. But fucking hell, Fire win again. It's definitely will be a great storyline for tomorrow's videos. But thank you everyone that tuned in. I'll see you again next time. I'll see you again tomorrow anyway. So thank you very much. See you later. Goodbye.